Hey, Dr. Keegan, Devin Kelly. Just here's my third presentation here. Say hi to Baloo for me. All right, here goes nothing. The article I will be evaluating is Tommie Shelbys Ain't Just About the Booty. Funky Reflections on Love. Shelby's main argument or question is, why should we seek spiritual love? The article is based on Platos Symposium, how Socrates and his friends rapped about love. First up was Pausanias, who differentiated two types of love, vulgar love and spiritual love. Vulgar love is strictly sexual, whereas spiritual love is a more mature form of loving, and is honorable in the fact that you are in love because of your beloved's moral character. But as named in Shelby's article, and coined by Andre 3000, are the love haters, and they would be opposed to Pausanias' view on love because they can develop virtue through friends and family without the need for spiritual love, and when it comes to sexual desire, they keep it vulgar. So next up in the rap battle is Aristophanes. He states that true love is the pursuit of wholeness and eternal unity, and that we are incomplete until we find our true love. This point is also made by Aristotle in the article Love from the Stanford Philosophical Encyclopedia. Aristotle states that having a loving relationship promotes self-knowledge in that your beloved acts as a mirror. The metaphor of the mirror connects Aristophanes' point that true love is the search for your other half, in that our beloveds will be similar to us, so that by observing them we can become to know ourselves better, and in that way become whole. The love haters' argument to Aristophanes' thoughts on spiritual love is that this view of love is only sufficient for those who feel incomplete or imperfect. As for individuals who are independent, this gives them no reason to seek spiritual love. Socrates comes to the mic after Aristophanes, and his view on spiritual love was that it is a desire for beauty, not wholeness. Beauty is merely meant in a physical sense, but is not only meant in a physical sense, merely meant in a physical sense, but the kind of beauty that incorporates goodness and wisdom. Socrates states that it is only praiseworthy to love when the beloved is morally virtuous and therefore deserves to be loved. You need a good and wise companion despite appearances. Being virtuous implies that you have knowledge of the good and the beautiful, which ultimately results in happiness, and with this Socrates concludes that love is wanting to possess the good forever. The argument that arises against Socrates' theory of love is that the beloved is just a means to an end, creating moral virtue or knowledge of goodness. So in this sense, if a more knowledgeable or adequate facilitator is found, then the beloved can be replaced, which means the beloved is fungible. Two core features of spiritual love are lost in this: irreplaceability and exclusivity. Deeper insight in the problem of fungibility is addressed in the article on love from the Stanford Philosophical Encyclopedia. The article goes on to say that if we accept that love can be justified by appealing to the properties of the beloved, then you do not love someone as a whole, but only for their properties. As Socrates said, the good and the beautiful. Therefore, the beloved is fungible, and if a better love is found, trading up could take place. Socrates' theory on love is flawed because the beloved is just a means to an end. Just as Socrates thinks he has won the battle, Alcibiades comes in and offers his own perspective on love. He states that love is a reciprocal relationship. First, Alcibiades talks about possession, the sense of being under a spell when you are in love. Alcibiades offers his personal account of when he listens to Socrates speak. His heart starts leaping in his chest and tears stream down his face, and he is not alone. The more literal sense of possession, Alcibiades states, there is an implied sense of belonging when in love, in that my beloved belongs to me. This leads right into the sense of exclusivity, which is held together by the delicate bond of trust and loyalty. The beloved has the free will to walk away from the relationship at any time or to withhold affection. When Alcibiades offered himself to Socrates, he is turned down and rejected. This is a refusal of exclusivity from the beloved and is a failure of reciprocity. But even through Socrates' refusal to have a relationship with Alcibiades, Alcibiades still idolizes Socrates. He forgives him for his flaws and views him as unique. He is like no one else from the past or the present, and this, Alcibiades says, is the most amazing thing about Socrates. So the final thing we can take from Alcibiades' rap on love is that to love is to not possess beauty in its purity, as Socrates claimed, but to rather view your beloved as perfectly beautiful despite the flaws your beloved may have, and to accept those flaws with an open heart. I believe that Shelby addressed the argument at hand very well through using the symposium as a rap battle. As complicated as the matter at hand is, I think through incorporating the ideas of each of the individuals mentioned above, especially Socrates and Alcibiades, I believe that they offer decent grounds to justify as to why one should seek spiritual love.
A+, Keegan. A+.